Woo. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for tuning in. Appreciate y'all very, very much. We are officially going in and going at it in Witcher 3. I am deep into this story. I'm talking about deep down the rabbit hole. Can't check how many hours I've played in game, but from the PlayStation, it says I'm 32 hours in. So that's more than halfway through. From what I hear, the game's about 50 hours for the regular main story. If you do side missions and completionist type things, it might be longer, about an hour and a half. 150 hours. So I don't really know. I'm not really rushing, but I have been playing a lot of the story lately. When I first started, I was doing a lot of side mission, but now I'm like deep in to the story and want to continue it. So it's been fun, but we're gonna dive down this rabbit hole, talk about my experience, and talk about just gaming and just chill out for the night. Real chill vibes for today. Feel pretty good about this game as far as the story goes. Incredible. Some visuals, really nice looking game for 2015. There's games that come out today that don't look half as good as this. CD Projekt Red did incredible things. You have to commend them for them to be able to provide this type of game in 2015. Definitely one of the best games of the year when it released. Still not finished, so I don't like giving my final review on it, but definitely a good thing. The big open world, and honestly, I think about all the open world games I played. I always try not to compare them, but there are like, okay, well, this one does this good, this one does that good. Everybody has their goods and bads and the things that they like or don't like. I always try to separate my opinion with the factual stuff that are out there. So it's like there should be two separate conversations. There should be a product review and an impressions review, if that makes any sense. So my impressions don't matter. It's just like, hey, I like open worlds. Hey, I like horses. I like, silly things, whatever I like. Then there's, by the way, this mechanic, this functioning system, this loot system or quest system, things like that. For example, in this game, you have endless side quests here. And some of them are really basic, play a card game with a couple people. And other ones are like really story based that actually tie in to the final story. And you can call for backup if you didn't kill someone off and you help them instead. You might be able to use them in the game later if you can convince them to help you. So that type of thing, where I feel this game excels. I'm about prepping to sit down for the day. That's what I feel like this game does good, better than most. And I'm excited to dive down this rabbit hole and talk about some of that. I think overall the tying into the stories, RPG style in a special way, I think they do it very good. And it's just a reminder why I like Cyberpunk so much. The reason I'm playing this game now for the first time ever is because of Cyberpunk. I keep starting to stream off with that just to clarify why I'm like trying this game. It took me 7 years, but Cyberpunk has convinced me with CD Projekt Red has convinced me after finishing Cyberpunk that they are one of the greatest, one of the great studios. And they're publishers too. I gotta go do my research on CD Projekt Red. I'm definitely uneducated on, I believe they're publishers as well from my thinking. But either way, they're developers of some amazing games. This game and Cyberpunk already proved to me story-wise that they can do things that a lot of people can't. So we're gonna get into it in just a second. For now, I'm just cooling Just looking around, I don't remember how to get to this herbalist above.
You look familiar. Scram before I lose my patience.
Up there somewhere. There you go. There's a staircase right next to me. But yeah, so we're gonna play this. I'm gonna put it on the big screen and we'll go forward in just a minute. I'm just looking around to see. I've been in here before, haven't I? Feels like it's something new, but I'm trying to find a herbalist that is on the map. But yeah, so there we go. I'm sure I've been here before.
A good one to you, young man. Here's your
Greetings.
I'm gonna skip some of this talk.
Not. Yeah.
Oh no.
You just might have the herbs I need.
But yeah, so we're gonna chill out and vibe for the night. I definitely gonna pick up a couple items from this guy. Sometimes you can come in here and find something you need for a quest. I just did right there. That's why I like looking around and kind of like checking in what I could buy that's needed. There's too many, and this is something that a lot of games do, is so many different ingredients, items for crafting, and it gets overcomplicated for people. And I wish there was a way to do something simpler to keep it as simple as possible. Oh no, I just pressed the wrong button. All right, so here we go. We're going on the menu. We're gonna play for the night. Sorry, I was sending out a text. But yeah, so we're gonna get into some things. There's a lot of stuff in this game that I'm gonna talk about throughout the day and give my impressions. Some people got upset with me that said the combat is very lackluster compared to all of these other games, whether it's God of War Ragnarok, Elden Ring, Horizon Forbidden West, Ghost of Tsushima, couple of other games and stuff like that. I deleted God of War so that I could put in Ghost of Tsushima. I mean, Sekiro also has some great combat. A lot of these games are really amazing combat as far as the third person now. And I think if Witcher was to take in the next game and create better combat, deeper combat, it would be something special. Right now, the idea is to use potions to enhance your abilities, and then having some bombs. And if you look at the loadout, you'll say, okay, it's just a general setup, nothing too crazy. And for me, I would prefer a little deeper. So, you know, if I was to like ask them, hey, what you want to improve from this game, it would be the combat, you know. And even the enemies, like I felt like all the humans are very predictable and similar. Let me go in here and check this people out right here. Just looking around while we let's go in here and knock. Hey, look at that. I don't know what was that about, but yeah. But yeah, so that would be my biggest gripe.
What do you offer?
And that's not like some terrible like drama. Oh, I need this. Wait a minute, I don't have a saddle? It's weird. All right, hold on. Let me check. I thought I had all the saddles. That's interesting. I don't have 100% saddle. Mine's a 70. Not good. But I had just picked up a good one. It goes right here. 100% extra. So now I'm really living good. Perfect. Look at this extra stamina. Take it. All right, we're sitting good. We are sitting pretty, folks. All right, we're good to go. Build is looking lovely, in my opinion. Everything about it. Need to repair one of my swords. There you go. All right, we good to go. Yeah, man, I had a good time with this so far. I think story-wise, they did a really good job. Now, one complaint I do have, and I hate to continue with this complaint thing, but one complaint I have about like open world games is meaningless quests that are not contributing to the story. They can be great, right? Fun, exciting, entertaining, or interesting. For example, it was one where it was just like, hey, go meet this guy. And he's like, hey, let's go do this thing. And, you know, we ended up racing on the horses, something new that I never did before. And I was like, okay, I'll take it. And there was another wizard who took me to different planets. And he explained that there's different universes out there that people don't even know about. And they have all different, you know, realities where, you know, one is totally different than the other, but some of them could be very similar in different ways. So just a lot of cool, interesting things. But then there's a bunch of stuff that just misses. That it's like, okay, this is not even, you know, like, come on, you're just filling in the blanks. That's very tough for open world games, and we all can say, oh, you could do better, but can you do better? You know what I mean? Like, can you do better as a designer? Would you be able to? I mean, who can match what these guys did? I was playing this game and I felt bad for Elden Ring. I just thought about like, damn, Elden Ring doesn't even come half close to this game's presentation and ability to bring a story so deep directly to the characters, not on a lazy version. You know, Elden Ring has lore and the story is told through reading and like, you know, NPC real quickly, but the NPC is not interactive. They're not really a part of the stories. Most of them are just like standing at a place waiting for you. So it's kind of like a really cheesy mechanic. All the games do it, but it's like, oh, walk over here and talk to this guy. And then they won't be interactive with you. They're not a part of your mission. They're not a part of the cutscene or anything. And it feels very separated, and I felt like they either didn't have time, money, or budget to implement a deeper level of like, hey, this cutscene is gonna involve all the guys, and you know, it's like every cutscene is kind of like a standalone story, a part of your fights for the most part in Elden Ring. This game, it's all immersive and it's well put together in a lot of ways. And that's the thing you love most. You know? And let's talk to you, Yennefer. This is the girl I want to be with. I messed up and messed around with another chick, and I cost myself something.
You look familiar.
Oh, sorry. I was texting somebody. What the heck? This game has a lot of nudity. Is another problem I have with this game.
Buy you a drink?
I'm afraid the dishwater's as good as it gets in this establishment. Imlerith, was that your idea or Ciri's?
Spare me your lecture about responsibility.
I was actually going to recite an anthem praising your glory, but if you're not in the mood...
I thought you'd be angry.
Angry? Why? Because you supported Ciri in her decision? Or because you fought by her side and won?
What if we'd lost?
We wouldn't be having this conversation. And the female part of the continent's population would be drowning in tears. You won. No point bothering with what ifs.
Talk to Triss.
Really like Yennefer.
Reconvening the lodge.
She's my favorite one.
It's not going so well.
Dangerous times, especially for sorceresses. Each thinks 5 times before sticking her neck out, and I can't blame them.
Charming place. Why are you here?
You'll find out soon. In the meantime, tell me about Philippa.
Triss said I found her and freed her. It turned out Dijkstra had her, but the situation's under control.
That's a relief.
So, gonna tell me why you're here?
I was able to establish Margarita's whereabouts, the prison in Oxenfurt. I also learned the identity of the man who escaped from there. He should arrive shortly.
What do you know about this fugitive?
I know he's the only one ever to escape from Daerard. Every guardsman in the city now seeks him.
Sure he can be trusted?
We'll soon find out. He just walked in. Abbe Faria?
Who's asking?
Right.
We'd like to talk.
Damn.
Best run and get him.
We go. Yeah, I like this type of thing. Let's get it. Yeah.
These humans grow wilder by the day.
Crawl back under your rock.
Wanna bite me, Wolfie?
Damn it. Scaled the ladder. Guess I'm in for a roof walk.
Oh yeah. That was quick.
Thought you'd agreed to meet.
I said I'd found him, not that I'd spoken to him.
What do you want from me? Let me be.
Calm down. We just want to chat.
And then stick a shiv between my ribs. Leave me in the gutter.
Look at us. Do we look like bandits to you?
Yeah.
No. No, not really.
I'm glad you agree. Besides, you'd be worthless to us dead.
So you shan't hurt me.
No. You're gonna tell us your story, then be on your way.
So be it. But we really ought to go back to Kate's. It's unwise to linger in the street.
Drink up. It'll help.
Thanks. What do you want?
To get into Daerard.
Find a hunter. Tell them you practice magic. They'll lock you up lickety-split.
We need to get in without anyone noticing. Tell us how you escaped, then get on with your life. They say no one gets out of Daerard alive.
Aye, so they say. My thought? Why not try it dead?
But they burn the corpses.
They didn't start burning them until they'd learned an old fellow like myself had escaped. Before, they dropped the stiffs into a great pit. The pit's connected to the sewers, and the sewers empty into the river. And once you reach the river, you're as free as a fish.
So you played dead. No one caught on?
As a youth, I'd apprenticed with an apothecary in Silverton. Learned a thing or two about herbs. Sleeping mushrooms grew on the walls of my cell. And I found belladonna in the prison yard. Just had to mash them together and eat the pulp an hour before evening rounds.
You might have lost your life.
I prefer to die on my own terms, were that to be my fate.
They say Dayrod's better guarded than the keep at Vicovaro.
Choose the guards from among witch hunters. The worst dregs, rabid fanatics. If you only knew what they do to folk. Torture every day. The wheel, the rack. We only knew peace on holidays when they'd drink themselves blind.
They're allowed to drink on duty.
No, not officially, but you know how it is.
So theoretically, we could get in the way you got out.
Assuming we don't mind the company of decomposing corpses.
And assuming you can squeeze through the grate. They barred the outlet to the river after I escaped.
Explosives could take care of that.
For half the city to hear us? I've a better plan. Oxenfurt was built on elven ruins.
Which have to connect to the sewers somewhere. If we can find a way into the ruins.
We'll get into the prison.
Dude might betray us.
See? Wasn't so hard.
I don't
One
trust him.
last bit of advice.
Gave him too much info.
Find a new tavern. Everyone here knows you.
Thank you. Whatever your plans, I hope they work out.
So do we. So long. What he said about the guards could prove handy.
True. Things will go more smoothly if we can get even a few of them drunk.
Zoltan ought to manage it. I'll ask him.
Let's meet on the Oxenfurt Bridge.
Yeah.
Got a snake's tongue as well.
Easy missions, guys. Easy missions. These are kind of like, you know, like I was saying earlier, just casual, nothing. This guy had an interesting story, and it kind of tells me that maybe I'm gonna be breaking into a prison, trying to start some drama. You know,
Looking
Like-
for something unusual.
I like it a lot. I like it a lot.
I was made for loving.
Could be a good one. Hey man, I'll need that.
You mean me to grab another lass to join us?
This game, to me, the way I play it, I don't play it like other open world games where I don't feel tension for at least like 80 to 90% of the game. Is more just casual. I could literally lay down and play with like one hand type of experience. So like, you know, having to walk, for example, right now to get to the next spot. Things like that, like pretty basic. A lot of games have this, but you know, it feels real chill. And then there's the moments where you are in a battle and you really gotta pick up dust, you know?
It's a material world.
Which I like both versions. Hey, oh wait, I forgot to meditate. Let's do that. Could refresh stuff. So wait a minute, there's an optional situation. I didn't even pay attention to that. Great escape. That's not where we want to go. Where's this guy at? Alright, I'm confused. So, which one is the optional? Here it is. We're going to the right place. Do it. Let's do it. What do we do?
Willows.
Goes the little guy.
Radovidi Novigrad. That's just fine with me.
Zoltan.
Geralt.
They're holding Margarita at Dayrod. Got a plan to break her out, but we need your help.
What should I do?
Load a wagon with as much Mahakaman as you can find and drive it to Oxenfurt. Yennefer will give the signal. You'll drive through the gates and treat the guards.
Oh, these are terrible times. Since the mages left town, the hunters have taken to harassing non-humans. A dwarf flinging around the prison gates only stands to attract attention.
Right. Didn't think of that. I'll go straight to Yen in that case. She went to find a way into the ruins beneath the city. Novigrad doesn't seem like a safe place.
With Keenan's. Rather not.
I should play this guy at some point. I haven't really played
Nice
much of
talking
it.
to you, Zoltan. See
I feel
you
like I
later.
learned how to play it decently. I just don't have good cards to really win big. It's probably a strategy out there to how to, you know.
Don't you worry.
Let's go with this. Let's go. So here's another gripe for all open world games. I should make a list, by the way. The fast travel mechanic is good and it's bad. I believe that fast travel makes it so that you don't see the world, you know, like look at all this area, beautiful area. I just fast traveled just so I can get to my next objective. So in a way, like, you know, fast traveling hurts your exploration of a game in some ways. It's not necessarily fully true. But
Everyone to me! To me!
let's go in here real quick. I didn't want to go to the main mission. I wanted to talk to this guy real quick. Some of these guys had really good armors when I first came to them,
You're in luck.
and I
Actually do
didn't have
a
no
special
money,
order for you.
Oh, that's fun.
and I ended up never buying anything from them. And I don't remember who's who, you know. But there's nothing in here really. This looks good. Better than the one I have. Oh man, I spent all my money. I gotta stop. Oh man, let's slow down. You can make money pretty easily, to be honest with you guys, by the way. Not that complicated.
So long.
Okay, what was I doing? Gloves. Put these gloves on. Way better. I've been meaning to put on a specific item. We might switch this build up. So at some point, I'm gonna take one of these off, and it might be garment, which just pretty much heals me for 20 minutes. It just makes it convenient. I feel like I don't need that, and I want to try something different. And I don't remember what it was I wanted to try. Just, oh yeah, this one. So this lets me get extra damage and critical hit damage when I use light armor. So if I equip this, I'm gonna be extremely powerful. And I'm thinking about it. Might try it in a minute. Gonna make it so that I have to heal manually all the time, but I don't really care. It ain't that serious. All right, let's get this rolling, guys. Deep down the rabbit hole we go.
Find a way in.
Several. Nearest is through a well not far from here. Did you arrange any help?
We'll manage on our own.
Shall we begin?
Let's do this. Sure the guards don't know about the passage through the ruins? Haven't planted sentries there?
They haven't.
How can you be sure?
Novigrad's hierarchs have taken great care to eradicate any and all memories of the city's elven roots. Even if anyone remembers the ruins are there, they have no recollection of how far and where they extend. And I'm absolutely certain no one's thought to place sentries there.
Hope you're right.
run of it.
Just you wait. The witch hunters will see to you.
Here we are.
This is it? Boulder was plugging the well until recently.
Due to an edict Hemelfart issued some years ago. But I managed to find two brawny and obliging passers-by who agreed to remove the impediment. For a modest fee, naturally. Here,
What is this?
use it once you find Rita. I'll be able to pinpoint your location.
Not coming?
Mucking through ruins and sewers? I'd rather leave it to the expert.
Meaning you'd rather waltz in once the hard work's done. Wet clothes. Oh, joy.
Here we go. Man, all those people that work the sewers. I remember a friend of mine worked the sewers. I'm just like, dude, man. People don't realize, you know, they talk about like men get all the good pay. It's like, dude, these guys are scraping literal poop off the floor for you guys, and you worrying about who gets paid. Well, maybe you should go and scoop up poop all day in a freaking 3-foot sewer pipe that you have to bend over for 8 hours shoveling or digging or doing some hard labor.
Tomb Raider. Seems this one liked elven stuff.
You know, we'll see how you feel after that. See if you deserve the pay or not. Good question. You feel me? There we go. I don't think I ever seen one. Oh yeah, I've seen these guys, I think. Yeah, I did. Whoa, buddy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Take it easy. Like that. I dig it. Go.
Locked tight. Won't budge. Gotta be a lever around here somewhere.
Trying to find secret doors. This looks like it has a secret door. It's not gonna open until I find another button somewhere. It's gonna be over here. It's going the right way. Look at that. Look at this. So good. Go, baby. There it is. Oh. Go back. Just checking to see if there's
This'll come in handy.
nice. Aisle or something. Yeah.
That ought to do it.
Oh.
Wall looks brittle.
Come on, my boys.
Breaks in here.
Actually, you know what? We're gonna try it right now. So I've been wanting to do this, so I'm gonna do it right now. Actually, it's probably a bad idea, but it is what it is, man. We move. Oh, I can't do this during combat. Okay, maybe not. Wowzers. Wowzers. Okay, let's take a break here. Back up. This guy's tough. Take that, my friends. I deserve it. Alright, alright. Let's slow this down, folks. I'm gonna take off the garment, which is what I wanted to do anyway. So I'm gonna have stronger attacks because of that. And I gotta change some things actually. I'm gonna change a couple of elements to make myself even more powerful as we go. Alright, so fast attacks all have to be together. Yeah, I'm gonna move this, for example, and I'm gonna put. Actually, what am I doing? Doesn't matter. I'm gonna put that there. That's what. All right. So then we can move this and put this here. So this is giving me extra damage, heavy duty extra damage. I'll put one of these in there. Now we're gonna keep the health. See what happens. There's gonna come a point where I'm just gonna take off one of my take off this storage also. Don't need the extra room, you know. I already have everything I need. Farming stuff isn't necessary, I feel, right now. Well, in the near future. Right during the end game, I'm gonna do that. So I can be way more powerful.
All looks brittle.
There we go. Yeah, we should be good. Let's go the other way for a second. I want to see what's over here. Just checking. Hey, look at this. There's a fast travel point somewhere around here. This is like right here. What's above? Can you go up, dude? I'm gonna die in here. Bro, go up. Up. There you go. So it's like I could save it somewhere around here, but it doesn't really have a save. Alright, here we go. Oh wait, so the healing isn't that long. It's actually very short.
Reeks in here.
Yeah, so this critical hit, it does trigger. I'm going in. Without all my buffs, saving them for later because I know I'm going to fight a boss fight in a little bit. Oh! There you go. So I'm gonna stop hoarding and look at me still hoarder. Yeah, the healing is really slow without garment. I mean, it ends quick, which is no bueno. But that's a part of the part of the game, folks. So yeah, Garment is really good for healing. I mean, if you're a good player, you don't gotta worry about it. I'm playing casually here, so it doesn't even matter to me. Just gotta be careful because my health is really low. And I'm sure I'm gonna have a big fight in a minute. At some point.
Any last words?
Oh, it's just regular enemies. Next. Sorry about that, guys. Not really, but that's what I came here for. Sword key. Looking good, baby. Hold on a second. Let me. All right, in the middle of okay, here we go. It's about to go down. All right, so I'm supposed to find the mage. Where are they? Okay. Come on, players. Where y'all at? Oh, snap. I didn't notice.
What is this?
Always a girl with her
Margarita.
boobs out.
Who's that? Geralt. God, I'm hallucinating.
Getting you out of here.
It's pointless. He'll never open it without the key. The warden keeps them with him at all times. His room is upstairs.
Be right back.
He's got pretty eyes. Oh, wait. Okay. Alright, so this is where we came from. Some loot out here. Let's start being picky with some of this loot, man. I just pick up everything. Literally candles and anything. It's a mess. So this game has no stealth, and I think that's sucks. It's hard to do stealth, so the fact that they kind of like, you know what, we ain't gonna try. I could understand. There's basically no stealth. There was one moment of stealth where you use a stealth camo outfit, but the moment you go to fight, or if you're close to an enemy, they'll see you. So it wasn't even stealthy. You know, it was just like, hey, this would be cool if it really worked, type of thing. That's a critique. I'm sharing all my critiques, man. I want to be open and honest. Hey, buddy,
You'll never learn.
dude's led to death, bro. stuff in here. Alright, so oh wait. I'll take it. I think he's in here somewhere. Oh, there goes
Not
that.
your lucky day.
Trying to find it.
Archers on the
There you
roof!
go. Archers. Looking for all the archers. Oh my god. I knew there was one over there. There was one. Come on over here, buddy.
Let's do this quick.
Not happening. Gotta go back. Anybody else? Sorry. I'm adding effects to these guys, which is really doing some justice. This guy bleeds to death.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait? Shit.
Hold on, man. Let me get it back over here. Oh, whoa.
Get it from both sides!
This guy in here is just dogging me. Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna use a lot of heals if I don't put the thing that I should have. Ooh, look at this. Gave me some cards. That's critical. Forgot how critical those things are. Yeah, healing right now is taking a lot. I'm using multiple items to heal.
Any last words? Shit.
Damn, just slaughtering folks. Gotta go back down and save the girl now. Go ahead and heal a little bit. There'll probably be an ambush down here when I open this gate.
What are you doing?
Yen insisted on coming.
Rita, what have they done? When I get my hands on those whoresomes,
I'll gladly help, if I live to see it.
I must take her from here, immediately.
Looks a little too pretty to be beat up.
I can't pass
You know,
through the
give her a
portal
bigger
with you
black
both.
eye. Come on now.
You'll need to get out on your own.
Don't like portals anyway. Go.
They got her looking all pretty, and then she got a little bruise, a little cut. Like, nah, bruh. Let's be realistic, man. Somebody get beat up, they swollen, they looking hurt. Can't be all cute. Get out of here. It's been a good run, guys. It's been a good run so far. Game on normal is a bit too easy, to be honest. I haven't farmed for leveling up or anything. And I feel way too strong. Like, you see me fighting these guys, it was a little bit of a challenge, but it's not like dramatic where I'm like, oh my god, it's difficult. I'm used to playing like Returnal and Sifu, very difficult games. Elden Ring to me wasn't that difficult. It was kind of like this, where you get overpowered and you just start just hammering through people, you know, without fear. And not saying that's bad, you know, but the balancing has to be up. So I'll have to turn this game up myself so that I could feel the tension in each battle to the point of like, okay, this is serious right now. You know?
Weren't mages at all, they say. Who were they? One man fought his way past the guards and fled.
Speaking of this, what is this? Where's this map taking me? I can't trust this GPS. Need to go all the way over there. Guess I'll go around. I guess. Let me see. I haven't jumped on a boat in a while, so you can get on boats. Be a cool mechanic. I haven't really been into the boat thing much. I think I took 2 rides. One was, well, both were story based. Let's see. Do a quick spin. I have to go this way anyways. Could have swam across this little river and just walk there. Taking longer to do this. Oh man. Alright, there you go. We're done. That was pointless. Oh, what a rookie. There we go. I'm gonna keep on shucking along through the story. Having fun with it, man. Like I said, the difficulty on normal is too easy, and it's taking away from like feeling a challenge combat wise. You see me, I'm just kind of like dodging and then just spamming my attack and destroying these guys. And I haven't even worked on leveling up. Pretty much playing mostly the story. I don't know how much side quests I did. Let's look at this real quick. It says completed. Of course, I'm not going to be able to keep track of all this, but these are completed, and there's a lot I completed, but I don't know how many side stories or main stories. You know what I mean? Not separated. It's all just whatever you did, you did. But I'll say that I didn't do a lot of side quests. Only the necessary ones that I was interested in. I'm deep in it right now. All right, let's talk to Yennefer. I gotta win her back. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Easy.
Go up.
Geralt,
What is it?
nothing just yet, but something's afoot. Philippa and Margarita want to speak to me.
They say about what?
No, but I have my suspicions. I bet they have plans for me. And they're deigning to inform me of them.
All right, sorry about that.
Not a conversation you're likely to avoid. I'll go with you if you want.
They'll weigh their words more carefully with you there.
Wouldn't be so sure. But 2 heads are better than 1. Let's get this over with.
You wish to speak?
To you, not to Geralt.
Geralt stays or we both leave?
Let him stay, Phil. He'd learn of it all anyways, eventually.
Fine then. So long as he does not interrupt.
Think of me as part of the decor.
The Lodge once had great plans for you. Important plans. Surely you remember. You were to complete your studies and become one of us. Unfortunately, that did not come to pass. We intend to revive the Lodge, and we renew our offer. You must join us.
As before? I'm to marry some princeling and become your puppet?
You were a child then, and we misjudged the situation. This time we offer you a partnership.
The Lodge of Sorceresses has been outlawed throughout the continent. Joining them means facing persecution, always being on the run.
Kings die, realms fall, but magic endures. Realize, please, that you were made for great things. Work with us and you shall achieve them. Just as soon as we teach you to control your power, channel...
I have Avalark for that.
You allow this? Do you truly believe his intentions are pure?
I don't trust him, I don't trust you. But that doesn't matter. Ciri decides.
Sages invariably have hidden agendas. Altruism is simply not part of their constitution. You're a tool in his hands, even if you don't see it.
We will assure you knowledge and protection, but you shall be your own rudder, captain, and ship. And unlike Avalark, we can promise you this.
We don't expect you to commit now. Think it over, what you've heard, what you feel. We will speak when you're ready.
If that is all, then...
We need to go to Skellige, find the Sunstone. Avalark awaits down at the port.
Okay. I'm trying to be a supportive person of Ciri and let her decide.
I don't know. Don't really want to talk about it. I'm going for a walk.
I hope she's...
She'll be fine. She's tougher than we think. You ought to visit Avalark. He wished to see you, apparently.
Damn, Listen, I got a lot of points, man. Listen, I have not discovered... I'm going to take a pause right now. I have not discovered all the abilities in this game. There's so many. And, I'm thinking. Okay. Oh. Let's try that again. I want to go through all of these. Kind of see what I can get. After a successful counterattack, which I don't like doing parrying too much. The next attack deals 30%. This would be good if it lets me dodge counterattack. But the game doesn't register. At least I don't think it does. With a dodging counter. The only counters that this game believes in is when you parry. I assume. Let me actually go on The Witcher. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna go on The Witcher. I'm gonna put up a Reddit. I'm writing out a message here on The Witcher. Reddit. See what people have to say. Let's see if anybody's even active on this um Reddit. All right, so that's one ability that I would be very overpowered because I dodge attack a lot, so get a 30% extra damage per skill level. That would be crazy. I might as well just pop it now and just try it. You know, have enough to buy everything. You know, not everything, but a lot. I'm sure I'm gonna keep getting more. I don't know what the max level is, but it has to be pretty high. Each adrenaline point adds 1% chance of killing an opponent instantly. This effect does not trigger more than once. Interesting. Every 15 seconds. Okay. Critical hits deals with the bow and arrow. No, we're not doing no bow and arrows. I don't even use that thing. Screw that. Instantly grant 1 adrenaline point when entering a combat. It's a nice one though. I ain't even gonna lie. Razor focus would be good. When casting a sign, 3 adrenaline bars, if available, will be consumed to upgrade your to the highest level. Ah, that could be nice. Know what we doing? Because I'm gonna do a whole red build. Feel like I can do it in a boss fight. Like I'm gonna make a build like that. So right now I want to pop this counter. I think that's the best one. This one seems pretty cool too. And I have to drop off some of these abilities and not care about them because I'm carrying so much junk. Just take it all off my back. But for now, I'm gonna keep playing the way I'm playing. But those are two that I like. Then I would have to remake the whole build later on when I get more points and work on trying to use signs. I'm gonna be honest, the sign system is weak. It's not encouraged. You know, a lot of other games depend on their abilities. This game is more like a complementary, and you just, you know, pop a shield when you need it, put on some fire, and it could be fun. And it's gonna be interesting when I do get a chance to max out some stuff. I only got 12 points. It's not worth wasting the little bit of points I have on those yet. This right here, alchemy, could be interesting. I want to try to make like a big poison build or something crazy where my potions and bombs can really do some damage, and I'll just use that the whole time. Just an idea. But yeah, I think we're done. We're gonna get up out of here. Crazy part is this kid's like supposedly the most important thing in the world. She's like, I'm going for a walk. It's like, bro, what do you mean you're going for a walk, dude? Do you understand the world depends on you? You're about to just go for a walk. A little wild. All right, so we're gonna go behind us to the left.
Slap a new rice teats. You're a bigger rat picker than me. What's the rush?
Help protect Ciri from the Wild Hunt, and the Emperor will grant you amnesty.
I hope we can trust you.
You can.
What of Fringilla?
That I don't know, but I shall take it up with him.
I don't know, man. She's starting to get grimy on me.
You barely said hello and you're already plotting something.
It's clearly in our nature.
Bit about Frangilla. What was that? Triss told me you couldn't contact her.
Perhaps because she sits in the Emperor's dungeon, chained in Dimeritium. At least that's what Rita implied.
Take it the Emperor forgot to tell you about this.
I don't like it. That was not our deal. When it's all over, I'll need to have a candid discussion with the Emperor. Come, they're all waiting for us.
Ain't nothing pretty in this life save daffodils.
All right. Yo, what's up, Rich? Yeah, man, I'm chilling right now, kind of cruising through the game right now. I was thinking of making a different build. Right now, this build is the best. I destroy people, bro. Like, I'm just ripping through them easily. Just causing havoc. But I don't know if I just want to play this way. So this way right here is all about melee attacks, melee attack. And there's, excuse me, there's nothing else so far. I can change it a lot. Like, I feel like I could rearrange this drastically. Not everything I have here I need, in my opinion. Some of this stuff I could just take it off and just be more powerful because I can change the way I play. I wish they had a loadout system, you know, where I could save this build and then make another one. Having to go back and forth, it's not a big deal, but you know, it would be nice. But yeah, I could make a separate build, and the way I would do it is the bottom half will be all blue, green, and yellow, which is not melee focus. We'll focus on the melee up top, and then the bottom half will be more casting spells, signs, whatever you want to call them, some alchemy, and then a little bit of the general. I feel like the general is really powerful. I think people sleep on this one. I don't know what they use, but I assume people were focused on their signs and combat. For me, I feel like general and alchemy can be really special. With alchemy, I feel like I can put on bombs and spells and potions that are really, really strong and be powerful with this alone. And then some general stuff that adds to that, you know, to make it even stronger, you know. So that's just my idea. I feel like I'm not gonna start this yet. I'm saving up points. As you can see, I got 12 points. I think what I'm doing is I'm gonna wait until I got like probably 15 to 20 points. Then I'll remake my build. And the way the build is gonna work is I'm gonna have fast attacks up top, all 6 probably. Then on the bottom is gonna be all general, alchemy, maybe some science. I'm not that interested in the science, I'm gonna be honest. I don't feel like they're the best in this game. You look at other games with great abilities, this game's abilities are kind of like lackluster compared to some really cool mechanics. But this been a fun ride, man. I'm enjoying it, man. I appreciate your passion for this game and the, you know, for everybody that's come by and said how much they love this game and talked about it. Share some thoughts and opinions on it. I give my criticisms for every game. This one I'm giving more criticism because I'm coming in with the mindset of like, Cyberpunk was great. Can this game be better?
Geralt?
Yen,
I'm about to do it.
Why? So you can ask me if we can remain friends despite all?
No, I mean...
Come now, Geralt. I know you well enough to know exactly what's going on with you and Triss. Now, I cannot say I'm not tempted to, intervene, but I believe I'll let it lie this time. How about that? You came here to fumble your way through an explanation, yet instead of enjoying the show, I went and did your job for you.
Seems so.
But now, enough of this maudlin business. We've something to do, remember?
All right, excuse me. I'm in the middle of this. Game is great. Combite. Ion. Ion the best? What is Ion? Is that misspelled? It's better than the first two games in the series, probably. For everybody watching, you know, I've been debating about this game. I've been enjoying it, but when people come in and they're like going against what I'm saying about combat or you know, just little details, it's not a hateration, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't play this game. First of all, I'm not here continuing playing this game because I got some, you know, ulterior motive where they're paying me a salary or even a penny for this. This is all just because I'm so curious and love what I saw. And it's amazing so far. I really enjoy it. I'm heartbroken about this right here, this girl. So in this game, you can deal with a lot of females. I guess that's why the kids like it, right? They're like, oh my God, I don't like that. I've been awkward. All right, I'm gonna say this straight up. This is a weird confession, but I like real life. I'm an old head. I like talking to a female, looking at her eyes and saying, wow, you're beautiful. You know, my name's Ralphie. It's nice to meet you. And then, you know, letting them respond. And if they're like very welcoming, that's when I make my move. And I'm like, you know, honestly, you know, it would be nice to get to know you. So here's my phone. You can put your phone number in there. Then throw their phone number in there. And then, you know, just talk to them like, hey, we should hang out Friday. I want to take you out. Da, 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 da. Make it very intentional. And then I have my time. That's my real life version of who I am. Now, I don't play video games. No disrespect to anybody that does. I don't play video games to simulate women. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's awkward for me. You know, Cyberpunk was the first game that made me really like have sex with a girl and like build a relationship with her. And I felt a little weird about it. I'm like, bruh, what are y'all doing, bro? Like, cut it out. I'm not into this. You know? And it was amazing that it was a complex situation. You know, I'm not going to spoil that game, but there's multiple women and you can try to, you know, get involved. And some of them are like, I'm not interested. I don't like guys, or, oh, I'm not interested, you know, this and that. You're already with somebody else. And it did a lot of things that I was like, damn, this is like, they doing like real life versions of women where it's like, oh no, I got a man. And you're like, yo, hold up. Oh, wait, I'm saying, are you happy though? You know, you say something slick to a female, but that was my first time where I really felt that. And that was like, what, 3 years ago? And it felt weird, you know, like, bro, I'm not into this. I don't play games that do that. This is another one of the few games that I've had to do this with. And sorry for staying here for so long, but Yennefer has won me over. I don't know what it is about this chick in this game. Like, I wanted to be with her from the start, but I ended up being a typical guy and putting my private parts into other private females' parts. And I messed around with 3 other chicks in this game. And now the girl that I wanted doesn't want me back. You know? And now I have to suffer here. I just tried to talk to her about it. She didn't want to deal with me. But what am I going to do, man? What am I going to do? But yeah, you were talking about the combat. Yeah, I feel you, man. I mean, The combat's cool. It's decent. It's good enough. You know, it does the job, is what I got to say. I'm just saying, like, in my view, when I play games, I think about what could make them better. Like, what would be the ultimate? Like, okay, this would be perfect. Elden Ring, to me, has some good reward system and a good boss. You know, like, you want to see the type of bosses that are out there. They're creative. You're like, oh, that looks different. They're pretty typical and the same, more or less, but they look different and they have different fighting patterns sometimes. It's fun. Other than that, this game, superior story-wise, makes Elden Ring look like ass. No disrespect to the Elden Ring developers, but it makes Elden Ring story look like ass, bro. It makes it look cheesy, like they don't even care, and they're like try to be cheap. Like, you know what? Let's just not put no story. Let's kind of like do nothing, and I leave it like this, and just put NPCs everywhere, make them talk to you, and then they're not gonna have cutscenes or they're not gonna be involved in the game. They're just gonna be sitting around waiting for you to do a mission, and then they'll come back and talk to you again. And very lazy compared to The Witcher, where some of them are involved with you, some of them are with you. You know, they're like have deeper layers to them, and it's amazing. And that's why I love The Witcher so much right now so far. All right, I'm done.
Ever think about the past? About your time with the Hunt?
At times, I'm amazed we survived. Eredin's not usually one to leave witnesses behind.
That's just it. He didn't. Lost my memory when I escaped the Hunt.
Ah, yes. Your famous amnesia.
You didn't have it?
For a short time only. Once the Emperor's mages got their hands on me, my memory quickly returned.
Okay, we got a lot to talk about here.
Still can't get something out of my mind.
What?
Oh, she don't want to talk. She don't want to talk.
We started.
But did...
All right, let's go.
Why didn't you look for me after you'd recovered your memory and your freedom?
I assumed you would recover quickly and find me first.
You had mages to help you. I was on my own.
Well, not entirely. Besides, I knew you'd fled the Hunt. Eredin would never have let you go. He'd erased my memory, but you escaped. It was wholly possible he hadn't had the chance with you. And there were your Witcher mutations. I expected they'd stave off any serious injury.
How do you go from being the Emperor's hostage to being his ally?
One day, the door of my cell opened, and instead of seeing the usual officer, I saw Emir. He promised to release me and grant me free reign of the Imperial Treasury, provided I did what he asked.
He told you about Ciri, and you accepted his offer. Why?
Shared aims make for strange bedfellows. I knew I had to find Ciri before Eredin did, and if any man had the power and the means to help me, it was the Emperor. Besides, once all's said and done, he is her father.
What did Eredin want from you exactly?
The same thing he wanted from you. You don't recall?
Draw a blank on most of my time with him.
We were bait, Geralt. Both of us. Eredin believed Ciri would come for us sooner or later and he would capture her. Fortunately, she didn't fall for it.
When the Hunt had you, hope they didn't hurt you.
Even if they did, I've no memory of it. The whole time's but a string of phantom images. Blood and fire. A wild chase through different worlds. All shrouded in fog. Though I do remember you coming for me. Trading your life for mine. I hadn't the chance to thank you then.
You'd have done the same for me.
I'm touched by your certainty. But you've yet to tell me how you escaped them.
Wouldn't mind knowing that myself. There are times I remember rushing forward, Red Riders around me. Next thing I know, I'm in the woods at the foot of Kaer Morhen. That's it.
Damn, y'all. There's no way to win Jennifer. Don't tell me, by the way, Rich is watching. It's my dog right there. First of all, everybody, you know, I know he doesn't stream or nothing. He's just like a really cool dude, but I don't want him to spoil it. But I do want to say, like, I really am trying everything I can to win Yennefer back.
Thanks, Yen. See you later.
I really need to win her back. And actually, you know what? We're gonna get out of here for a second. I didn't check something. You know what I didn't check? If I have side missions with Yennefer in it. You know what I mean? Like, if I could do all my side missions, I'll be fine. Hey, look, I can finally do the expansions. I've been waiting for this. She giving you the cold shoulder. She is, bro. I feel rejected, bro. I'm not used to rejection with women. I'm kind of like a smooth guy in real life. I hate to brag, but I don't hate to brag. I like to brag. But I'm a smooth guy. I'm very typical, right? You say hello to a girl and then you see if she's interested. That's all you got to do is say hi. And if she's welcoming, you say, "Hey, what's up?" Da da da, and you keep the conversation flowing. You'll know if she's not interested. And it just so happens in this game, I messed up. It wasn't nothing to do with interest. I went and messed around with Trish. And now Yennefer don't want to mess with me. I deserve it. So I'm looking through these side quests to try to win her back. Don't tell me if I'm gonna get her back or not. Don't spoil it. But I would like if I could do some side mission. It's like, hey, yo, girl, hey, yo, mama. Hey, oh ma. There was a funny video years ago, like New Yorkers trying to talk to a female, and then the dude's like, "Yo ma, yo mama, yo mommy, mommy," and I was like, "Yo, they hilarious." Yeah, there's literally no Yennefer storylines for me. Screwed. I am screwed. All right, so I'm a level 32. I can start doing these missions. I don't know what they're about. These are the expansions. I haven't got to touch any of the expansions. I'm pretty much close to the level to do the expansions. But I'm going to finish up probably the storyline. I don't know if I want to fully finish it. But we'll see. I might have to. Just go for it, man. So we're gonna go with this right here. I'm just gonna go for it. The thing is, he's taking me somewhere, and I really wanted to try to figure out a way to get Jennifer to come back. Maybe later on, I'll get one more chance.
All are present. You were the last to arrive. Might we set sail?
Let's go.
Anchors away.
Oh, I forgot to meditate. I don't trust this game, man. You don't meditate. You go into a mission, they throw you right into a fight. You can't heal up. And you don't got any potions or anything.
The king of the Wild Hunt sailed aboard the Naglfar, a giant longship that traveled between worlds. As Gels had advised, the Witcher set out to find the Sunstone, an artifact needed to draw Eredin into a trap.
Alright. This has been a really great area. All these little islands have some interesting setups. She still love me. Okay, okay, I got it. So you're saying there's a chance. This is my moment, folks. I've been waiting for this. You gotta stop playing with me, bro. You know what it is. You know what you want. Got you. Yo, in the beginning of the game, she used that crow. It went through somebody's eyeball and came out the back of their head. I was like, what the?
Well, that settles the question of His Imperial Majesty's whereabouts.
Does he aim to conquer Skellige? But he knows. Those are my friends.
He wishes to grant you the Isles, with Sintra and the rest of the Empire.
There is an upside to all this.
Is that so?
The Emperor will have to help us fight the Hunt. And we've just found Fringilla Vigo.
Interesting. A lot of ships. Getting real out here.
We must hurry and find the Sunstone. Seems we've plenty to do in Skellige after that.
Fringilla Vigo. We need her here.
Can you teleport me onto Amir's ship?
Not a chance. It's better shielded than the Emperor's alcove.
Though we could try to force our way through.
We need Fringilla in one piece.
Think they know we're here?
Amir's mages, of course.
If the matter of Fringilla Vigo were resolved, they'd probably just send her over here in a skiff.
It's far from resolved. The Emperor pledged to ensure the Lodge's safety, but
Fringilla's a pricklier matter. She's his subject, one officially sentenced to death for treason.
you'll need to learn what Amir has planned for her, once we've found a way to toss you over to the Imperial flagship.
I'll get on the Emperor's ship myself.
A plan to swim? With swords on your back? You'll get shot up like a sitting duck before you can say the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Don't panic. He'll find a way. Make your approach by night. You'll stand a better chance then. And once you're on board, show His Imperial Majesty this letter. Hand it to him directly. We should remind him what he promised, and what he'll get in return.
At the moment, we don't even know what the Sunstone is.
It was created so the Mountain Elves could summon the vessels of the NL. Now it merely serves as a symbol of a lost opportunity to unite the two tribes. Truly? Can all of you be unfamiliar with the story of Gelban and Dillion of the White Fleet?
Tell us, please. Absolutely love elven legends.
Gelban was a sage of the Elder Elves. He fell in love with an Enshe elf, Dillion. Yet she spurned him.
That was a jest on Geralt's part.
Too late. It won't hurt any of you to know this. On the day the White Fleet was to set sail, Gelban gave Dillion a gift. The Sunstone. He believed Dillion's heart would soften in time. Once her longing for him burgeoned, she was to use the Sunstone. Though worlds away, he would return for her.
Sounds promising. Let's just hope this Sunstone proves more useful to us than it did to that elf woman.
What I want to know is if we'll be able to use the Sunstone.
You? No. Me? Naturally. With a touch of help from the sorceresses.
Of whom some are below deck vomiting, while others remain unreachable.
The Sunstone's in Skellige? How do we know that?
From legends. Elven ones. It lies where the White Fleet landed centuries ago.
Meaning anywhere on any one of the Isles. Splendid.
Ermion. I'll talk to him.
Know where he is?
I'll ask around the port. Croc's longships are moored there. I'm off.
Good luck.
Aww. 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 Get out of here, folks. We in a new area now. Figuring it out, folks. Figuring it out. Taking all this stuff. Just gonna roam to the backside before I go forward.
Something I've always wondered.
See what's over here.
Would you dad
And here we go. We're in a new location. Never been here before. I think I've never been. See where I'm at. I have been here. What the? But I wasn't. Came here. This is where that drama was at. Had these ghosts. Actually, I haven't finished that mission. What? There's a weird mission about this ghost who wouldn't die. People will beat it and kill it, and then it'll keep coming back. And then then I killed it, but I didn't finish it off or whatever, so I didn't even know what was happening. Pretty interesting. It was in here though. It was close to here. Talk to this dude.
Wolf, did you see? The black dogs in their rickety tubs. They bay at our gates, seek to strike fear in our hearts.
Saw them all. Where's Ermion?
Went to see Lugas. And on Crate on the throne remains a thorn in his ass. Now he's seen the Black Ones, it pricks him even harder. The Druid's gone to reason with the dim-witted knob.
Think I'll join Ermion. Need to talk to him.
Go. And when you see that bloody twit Lugas, be sure and tell him... best not. The Druid knows what to say. Farewell.
Weak arms swinging it, eh? You've no respect for our customs. Not ye, nor that witch, Yennefer.
So, for example, this is one thing I hate about open world games. A lot of this like back and forth. I just came over there to talk to him. I didn't have to do anything other than press one button. Had a quick dialogue with him, and then now I'm going back to talk to someone else. Might be the exact same thing. This happens so often in open world games. They want to try to make you feel busy, make you feel like you're doing a lot. Like, oh, it's really just simple nonsense sometimes. And this is it's okay because it's such a beautiful area. Look at it. Look at the mountains. I haven't been to the mountains in a couple years now. Pretty sucky. I used to love, we would travel up to New Hampshire or Maine and then go to the camps over there and then travel down little of America and also go there. And it's been a while, man. It's been a while. And I'm gonna change that next year. I'm gonna end up traveling a bit. It'll be fun. These bandits. I want some smoke. What? Get up. One shot. Overpowered, guys. I'm telling you. He has some silk on him. Okay. Yeah, man, I miss it, man. I miss traveling a lot. Might go back to that world very soon. Gotta figure out how to stream and do that at the same time
Doubly
safely.
beg your pardon, but I'm in quite a predicament, see. I'm a wandering juggler from occupied Temeria.
Temeria? You sure? Not Novigrad?
What? Why Novigrad? No, I come from Maribor and...
You're not cut out for this line of work. Memory's too short. See, we've met. But you were a respected Novigrad merchant who wanted desperately to get home.
But I assure you, all right, you got me. I know this all looks bad, but I swear I'll pay you back, mate. All of it, with interest. Just, please, don't take me to the Jarl.
Definitely won't get my coin back if I turn you in. But try to cheat me again, and I'll find you. I'll find you and I'll...
Yeah, I ain't playing. Besides, you can go to the Jarl any time you want.
Then I expect to see you later.
Wonder what that's gonna do. How would that affect things? In what way? Just beautiful atmosphere, beautiful music right now. Just that moment right here, guys, where you complain about having to walk somewhere, but look at this. I can take my horse too, but it ain't happening. It ain't happening, man. I've been enjoying this, just the vibe of this game. Just chilling. Take a shortcut up this mountain in a second here, man. Like the Shiza games, you get me? I think I went the wrong way. I'm going the right way? Hold on a second. I don't think that this is the right way. Oh wow, I'm supposed to fast travel, dude. What am I doing? Go back. Really, I don't know what I'm doing. Got a rookie. I'm thinking I was going the right way. It's gonna be a long walk. How chill I am. Look at how far I gotta go down. Wildin', I'm wildin'.
Something I've always wondered. What do you wish?
Friends we show heart, foes we show our axe.
And what else would Crack have? Respect. I'll not kneel before an Oncrite, never. That clear to you?
You prefer to aid the Black Ones?
I'd sooner right the rights of bleeding Morhog than let Crack rule all Skellige.
And your men, what do they say? Will they follow you when the Jarls call you a traitor?
This here is my land, Druid. Watch your words.
Would you be king by Nilfgaard's grace?
That's your bark before you bite. Did Crack send you here for my head? Well then go ahead. Try to take it. Get him!
Oh yeah, let's go. Who wanna die? Everybody go. Alright, fellas. Y'all overpowered this building. So good. Just destroying everybody. The bleed effect is working charms. Also on top of it. Do that, buddy. Come on. That's it. Actually, before I go anywhere, there's always something. I'm playing Skyrim. I actually never played Skyrim before. I know I hear that's like this game. I hear a lot of good things, but no, man. No, I don't know if I'm into it. What makes Skyrim so good? That's the question of the day. Why would someone want to play it on 2022? What is it? You tell me. You just started it today. Okay. How old is that game? It's like 10 years old, right? It's like pretty old. It's been around for a while. People always told me about it. Just never been interested to even look at it. You know, I don't even think I've seen a trailer for Skyrim. That's crazy, right? But that's how much I haven't paid attention to that game. Not saying it's bad. I've never played it. Can't talk about a game I don't know. Like, you know, there's a lot of food out there I've never tried before. It doesn't mean that the food is bad. Just haven't had a chance to get a bite. I'll look at it. Oh, the next one's dropping? Really? Skyrim has part 2? You wildin', bro. You wildin'? I usually keep up to date with what's popping out there, bro. You lying, man. That's interesting. Yeah, right now I was thinking of playing I'm thinking of reading or watching Harry Potter literally this week. I was gonna take time to watch all the movies, read the book, try to go through the process, you know? And the reason for it is next month the Hogwarts Legacy Harry Potter games coming out. I was like, if I'm gonna play that, I want to know a little bit, you know. He's over here killing people while I'm
to surrender.
Little shield guys, bro. Take that, my boy. Comes out on November. Okay, interesting. I actually don't remember seeing that, but might be good. You mean a new game or just an expansion? I know they were doing expansions, but didn't hear about like a full game part 2 type of thing. That's interesting, man. Hey, hopefully it's great, man. Hopefully you enjoy. Let me go ahead and use my.
Never learn.
Be interesting. I've never got to try them. You never know. It might be good. I'm at a point now, my age. You know, it's like when you're a kid, you don't want to eat certain foods. You're like, ew, that's gross. I don't like that. I don't like it. And you never even tried it because you're a dumbass. You're a little kid. I don't like it. It's like you create ideas of what you don't like as a kid. And when you get to an adult age, you're like, damn, I missed out on all this good food because I was just being closed-minded as a kid. I'm at the stage now with video games where I'm like, I want to try all this weird stuff that I don't think is good. I want to see if it's good for me. You know what I mean? And you never know. Might find something dope. Yeah, I was never interested either. But I mean, like I said, man, we have that mental blockage. I don't want to say closed-minded because I'm not trying to call nobody closed-minded, but you know, we have that mental blockage where we won't be too interested in something, and it's not because it's good or bad. It's just like, I don't like grapes. You know, not grapes, but you know, something silly like a pickle. I don't like pickles. Like, why? I don't know. You never tried it before. I don't like it. It's like, all right, you're an idiot. No offense. For all of us. And then we try something, we're like, oh, wait, I actually kind of like this.
Well, Geralt, I see no row can occur in Skellige without your participation.
Mean and inaccurate, Ermion. Seems to me I've missed quite a few.
The blood of Croc's blood sits upon the throne, and that is your doing. I'm afraid you've ignited a small civil war.
For ages, men had shed each other's blood in the quest for Skellige's crown. Politics as usual, just a difference of degree. Yet the bloody feast at Caer Trolda was different. It was dishonorable, treacherous, needed investigation. More Witcher's work. Work that culminated with the crowning of the Isle's new queen.
So, Clan Drummond will attack sooner than we expected, it seems.
Thought Croc sent you to negotiate an agreement with Lugos.
Ha! An agreement? Only Croc believes such a thing possible at this stage.
Mean I didn't actually ruin things for you?
Not this time. Lugos' death stands to change a great deal. His cousin, who will now be named Jarl, is a weak commander. Stupid. This war will start soon, end even sooner. But why have you returned to Skellige?
And by the way, a perfect example of that closed-minded nature is this game. This game 2015, when it released, people were like, "Oh my god, it's great, it's amazing, you know, like it's the best." And I was just like, eh, you know. 7 years later, I finally left my closed-minded nature only because of Cyberpunk. Actually, Cyberpunk made me say, "Oh, you know what? You've been wanting to try that game. Here you go."
How's Sarah's handling things?
Has the makings of an excellent queen, if she would only flee her father's shadow. Everyone, Lugus excepted, declared their support for her. Yet the minute the Imperial fleet appeared on the horizon, the Jarl took matters into his own hands.
And Hjalmar?
The lads led 3 raids against the Imperial fleet, all against Krak's will, all failed. Yet he'll find volunteers for another.
Yeah, sounds like Hjalmar.
Here we go.
Listen, Hermione, know anything about the Sunstone? Legends place it somewhere in Skellige.
The mask of Urber's first, now the Sunstone. Monsters may rest easy. You'll become a treasure hunter. I've never found the Enshe elves interesting. But there's a skald, Avid. He could help you. Once told me of some inaccessible caverns or ruins or some such.
Where will I find him?
Today? In Arenbjorn, doubtless. You might also ask the Pearl Divers, Erling and Matthias Fishlung. Of late, they hunt near the tip of the bay, eastern end.
Fishlung? Interesting.
So they call him. Submerges for hours at a time. None know how he does it, but I've my suspicions.
Not too fond of him.
It's nothing personal. I couldn't stand his father or grandfather either.
Alright. This guy looks like Lord of the Rings.
These caves are ruins. Matthias and Erling's ancestors would have looted them bare centuries ago were they not protected by some magic barrier. Take a sorceress with you. You must have brought at least one along.
Whole gaggle this time.
Gods protect us.
Vagabond.
Alright. My bad. I'm back. Alright, so... But yeah, man, I've learned to humble myself and be like, you know what, you gotta be more open-minded to these things. And, been good. Alright, we're gonna go backwards.
Dirty oaf.
Swords on his back. What'll they think next?
What is Where's this fast travel point? I went the wrong way. Oh no, we can go this way. Fine. I'm not sure how I feel about open world games anymore. I've experienced too many good ones, and it's tainted the decent ones. So the games that are like, it's alright, they don't hit the same no more. You know what I mean? It's like you eat McDonald's every day, and then one day you eat a gourmet meal, you know, 5-star restaurant type of like luxury meal, where even the bread, just the bread alone is like, oh, this is, you know, like every little thing is like, ooh, and all extra, you know? And that's how I feel about games now. So that's why, like, for example, this game has a lot of great things, but I critique a lot of things also because just facts on the certain things that it could do better. But there's nothing wrong with that. Totally fine. and I really enjoy this story overall. The amount of details of all these cutscenes.
Not now.
Watching for Nilfgaard's fleet.
Fleet? Oh, aye, they mentioned something. Nay, I've more important matters on my mind. By my calculations, today's the day Gevorg, the legendary white whale, will swim the waters of Skellige. Been waiting for this my whole life.
What's this whale about?
He's to appear when specters descend from the heavens into the waves. The serpent wakes the sea's wrath, and an icy monster devours an isle. Be the first bard to compose a ballad about him.
Legends don't happen to mention a curse of the Black Sun, do they?
Black Sun? What are you on about?
Never mind. Let's watch for Gevorg together, and you can tell me what you know about any elven ruins in Skellige. Heard of some cavern no one's been able to enter?
Good thing, too. Elsewise, they'd have plundered it long ago like all the others.
Avend.
What?
I... just wanted to assure you I only want to look around the cavern. It's research.
Research?
Writing an adventure novel. Gathering material for it.
Mean to write up the coming of the White Fleet? Prime idea. Mayhaps you could use my translation of the Song of Gilban and Dillion.
Gladly, gladly. So where's this cavern?
Gotta sail east from Kertrolda. Cavern's in a cove, only accessible from the sea.
So long, and good luck with the white whale.
It'll show today. I'm sure of it.
Bro, I just lied to this poor man. And I didn't even tell him that the whale popped up. Oh man, I feel bad. Sorry, Grandpa. Sorry, Grandpa. Alright, we're headed back. Let's see where we can go. We gotta go straight here, then fast travel. Again, this is why fast traveling hurts the games sometimes. Not all games, you know what I mean? I'm not hating on fast travel. Trust me, I love this damn fast travel mechanic. I love it in every game. Just makes my life easier, but takes away from the exploring and all that good stuff. Oh, you know. Oh, wait a minute. I was gonna keep doing my mission, but he just gave me a side mission, didn't he? Yeah, he did. I'm gonna go and do this one. I gotta be careful, man. I'm missing out on a bunch of stuff. So the way this game works, from what I'm seeing, for anybody that's willing to help out, understand, I won't spoil the story, but the way I'm looking at it is I can skip a lot of missions. Everything I've done so far, where it's like, hey, you can skip all that if you choose, and then you're gonna miss out on a bunch of content, but you can speed your way through the story, just kind of like, oh, and then you're gonna have different dialogue and setups depending on that. Oh no, wham, no, so that's a pretty cool idea. Issue that I have is, for example, I was just cruising on. I was literally gonna go talk to Yennefer a second ago, instead of going doing this mission I'm about to do right now. And now I'm gonna go head over to complete this. Oh wait a minute! Oh snap! There's some enemies. I didn't expect it. I'm gonna die. Definitely gonna die. I'm so dead. Dude, this This thing that I'm looking for is in between these guys. That's crazy, bro. Oh my god, I'm so dead, dude. Get off of this boat. I'm going underwater right now. I just did the wrong thing.
An assassin, let fly!
I just did the wrong thing. I'm going under this boat to kind of get
Got
some...
him. Return to your stations.
Trying to sneak, but it ain't working out in my favor. It ain't working out.
Hold! It's the Witcher! Emperor's orders! Stand down!
They're standing down. Thank God. How do I get up on this ship? How do I get up on this ship? They don't have any like ladders. What I see. Actually, let me try right in this front area. It looks like there's a ladder. Perfect. Come on. Come on, let me on this ship, bro. Oh. Oh, yep. Yep. I got it. I made it. Go, baby. Let's see what happens here. I'm dead. Oh.
Witcher, what a pleasant surprise.
Warm welcome. Thank you, Your Majesty.
We are at war, if you've not noticed.
I've noticed. Can see the smoke from burning huts miles away.
What do you want?
Fringilla Vigo. Been told you promised Yennefer you'd free her. I can see. I know you're a busy man. So here's a letter. Ought to refresh your memory about the Lodge.
Even Yennefer's humblest requests seem like threats. I've always liked that about her. Very well, so be it.
Truly prepared to forgive them? Amnesty in exchange for help?
I'm prepared to abide by the agreement I made with Yennefer.
Didn't answer my question.
Nor must I.
Time I was on my way.
At last, a point we agree on. Guards, bring me Fringilla Vigo. You may remove her Dimeritian shackles.
Interesting.
No introductions are necessary from what I've heard. Farewell.
Fringilla. Been a while. The other sorceresses, they're on Ginvale near Ard Skellig. We could take a boat.
I'm sick to death of boats.
There's a portal.
And I despise teleports, but have it your way. Let's go.
Alright, we're gonna find out who this chick is. Good stuff so far. You said you hate looking at the maps, it gives you anxiety. I feel you, man. Like I said, sometimes, you know, it's too much, man. But that's the good thing about gaming, man. You gotta also
Philippa, a pleasure as always.
think about how good
None of that.
we got it.
Fringilla, we must speak.
Oh my.
You know, the fact that we can make a game, we can get a game with this amount of content, this amount of story, this amount of like cutscenes and emotional things, or just intriguing characters to distract ourselves from our day. We play video games as a distraction. I hate to say that because I'm a content creator, right? It's like, oh, what are you? I'm a distractor. That's what you really do. Is we take our time, we watch a TV show, a movie, all this stuff to distract us, inspire us, motivate us or just distract us from our day-to-day grind, right? You either worked hard or you just need to forget about, you know, politics, society, and all the nonsense. Just get into a vibe and in another universe. And it's special. It's art. And it moves us in different ways than anything else does. So, you know, when you go into a map like this, look at all the question marks on this map. Look at that endless amount of stuff that you get in this map. You know, and it has way better. This is 10 times better than Elden Ring. I'm sorry. As far as story and like content. Now, Elden Ring has some really unique boss and enemies and a great combat system better than this one, in my opinion. But other than that, this game does things really good. All right, let's go in here and talk to these ladies.
What would be the point?
Going somewhere?
Ciri says there's a site in Skellige we must examine. Avallac'h's clearly hiding something from us.
Earlier, when we were in the Isles together, Avallac'h mentioned a laboratory. At one point, he wished to teleport there, to retrieve something. And he refused to take me with him. It was all very strange.
Sufficiently suspicious, don't you think?
So what? Want to just sneak in and root around?
Exactly. Coming with?
Fine. Where is it?
On a small isle between Undvik and Speakerog.
Not exactly on our way. Just found out the sunstones on Ard Skellig. Cavern along the coast that we can only access from the sea. Gonna need some real magic to get in, too.
Go find this laboratory. I'll explore Ard Skellig. You can join me later.
Philippa, your eyesight. Only just recovered and magically simulated. Didn't you say you'd need some time to get accustomed?
Did I?
I'd forgotten how irritating she can be. Come, Ciri. We'll await you there.
This dude really hates portals, man. He really hates portals. Getting interesting, guys. The plot's thickening. Little bastard. There's gonna be some betrayals. Multiple betrayals. One of them is this guy right here. He feels fishy, you know? Like, look at his face, bro. You can tell he's a bad guy. Look at him. I don't know. I got a bad feeling about this guy. He's manipulated the girl, you know, and she's young. I don't know how old she is. She look a little older, but she acts young is what I mean. I don't know how old she is. He's definitely evil.
Yes, Geralt?
Margarita any better?
I managed to accelerate tissue regeneration. She's feeling much better. In fact, we must bring Eredin here as soon as possible. Otherwise, I'm afraid these sorceresses of yours will start fighting amongst themselves.
From the look of things, pretty soon Ciri won't need your help anymore.
Nor yours.
True. She'll do whatever she wants, and I'll support her. What about you? Ready to let her live her own life?
I shan't force her to do anything if that's your question.
You imprisoned Ciri the first time you met her. Now you protect her while fighting against your own kind. Quite an about-face.
First of all, I did not imprison her. She found me. It was her destiny.
Yeah, sure. Get to the second of all. Why are you helping her?
Because she is a danger. A mortal one. You look at her and see a human, a ward, a daughter even. I look and see the Elder Blood. A power that can destroy the world. A power that must be kept from Eredin's power-addled hands at all costs. Admittedly, our motives differ. Yet in spite of that, we share a goal. So you would be wise to trust me. Or at least try.
So Ciri really isn't this guy's daughter.
Tell me something more about Caranthir. Know him well?
Know him? I reared him.
Raised, don't you mean?
No, Geralt. I began shaping him long before he was born. For centuries, I brought together pairs of elves manifesting certain abilities, those able to manipulate time and space. He is the result of these efforts. Caranthir, a golden child. Golden child who grew up to be a criminal.
Charming world you and El have got. Could easily fall in love with the place. Tell me, how do you do it? Sit around playing flute, painting rutting unicorns in gorgeous landscapes, building ornately sculpted towers? And then you murder us, without batting an eye, without a hint of guilt. How?
Do you humans feel guilt when you murder Enshe elves? Or dwarves? Or dryads?
We are the same. Simply because we both firmly believe others are inferior.
So long.
I don't know about this guy, man. I don't know about this guy.
Yes,
Chris,
Geralt?
we need to break up. I want to go back with Yennefer. Come on, game. Let me see it.
So, there you were in Putrid Grove, and out of nowhere I show up. What did you think?
Honestly? Oh no, not him again.
Figured as much. You weren't easy to find, you know.
You'd recovered your memory, found Yennefer, so naturally, I thought the two of you...
But it turned out my amnesia changed nothing.
No.
I wanted to be with you before,
No.
during, after, always.
Oh, damn.
I know that now.
Oh, hell no. Oh, man. He just committed the love to her. It's over, bro. I'm never going to get Yennefer again. Oh, you never say something like that to a female, bro. He just said marriage and kids and life. Oh,
you make a
damn.
fine sailor.
Yes, Geralt?
You look good.
For a captive of Emir, is that what you mean?
Seems like he's shown you surprising leniency. No interrogations, no torture. Or did you just tell him everything he wanted to know?
If I'd told him everything, he'd hardly still need me alive, wouldn't you say? Anyway, we shan't speak of it. I and what concerns me have not been a concern of yours for some time now.
Damn.
So long.
Cold, cold. She cold.
Yes, Geralt?
Oops. Wrong button.
So long.
Yep, me and Yennefer are done for good, folks. It's official. What the hell? How did I end up over here? The game just glitched. That's crazy.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Stop flexing like that. You're making me nervous.
There's nothing else to do over here.
Oh, you make a fine sailor.
Till the puking set in.
Alright, we're getting out of here.
Vagrant.
We going by the tavern
Did you
later, you know?
separate?
Have decisions to make, folks.
Damn the black one.
Something I've always wondered. What do you witchers do once there are no battles?
They smear your ass with honey.
Oh, baby. Fast travels, making life easy. I was already here before, so basically a repeat.
Entrance is very well protected. I believe we'll find something interesting inside.
How will you lift the barrier?
So, any incriminating letters? Closets full of skeletons?
We've not even opened the door yet.
It's a highly complex magic barrier. Let's try. Yata Ligen!
We've awoken the sentry.
I'll take care of him.
Oh, big boy. Oh, damn, I'm not healed. Forgot about that. Whoa. Come on, my boy. Come on, play with me. Come on. See you later. Not so tough after all, huh? Wait, you don't have any loot? You died? Yes. Yeah, Rich, I try not to be biased. I have things I like more than others, but
Doesn't look much like a lab
when I
at
look
all.
at gaming, I look at it in the factual side. And then I separate my personal feelings from that sometimes.
It's a
Not
bit
all the
low,
time.
isn't it?
So you gotta
Rummaging through his
filter out when I'm
papers.
talking
wish
about
to
my
come, my
opinion versus what I'm saying facts. Statement about Elden Ring.
No, that's not me. Where's the scar?
The statement of Elden Ring
It's
and
definitely you. Really captured you. Sure, Avalok's only interested
Elden Ring
in
and
your magic
this game
abilities.
is factual,
Very
right? It's not in my opinion. You know, the story is superior in every way. Cutscenes and like important details and, you know, mixing things together to lend your actions into a meaningful way for the story. And, you know, this is something the game does well. There's no need to even, you know, debate that. It's better than Elden
Someone
Ring.
is literally just here.
Avalok's on the ship. We know that.
What if he's not?
Stop. A distillate? Smells like.
Verbena.
Uh-huh.
Aha, what?
No, nothing.
Sometimes you really get on my nerves, you know.
Herbs. Not very incriminating.
Wait. We've not examined the entire laboratory yet.
Yeah, so there's a difference between opinions or facts. It's like, oh, I like
Feel
this
like
game
I
better
walked
than that
into
game,
somebody's bedroom.
or, you know, this story is better. It's like, no, we can be honest about Elden Ring. Story-wise, it doesn't provide what this game provides. It doesn't have that deeper layer of intertwine, and then also effort as far as like actual designs. They've been pretty lazy about it, unfortunately.
Yen.
What's this? Like a family tree? Type of genes?
Genealogical chart of the Enhanikir, the Elder Blood, from Laura Doran.
To me. You never showed me the full version. I had no idea Viedmont of Eden was an ancestor. Was he the one who punished his daughters with a hot iron? Or the one who had his own father's eyes gouged out?
Him of the daughters. My, even I'd never seen the full version. Seems Avalok has analyzed all the parts of Lara's gene, even those we thought extinct.
He's only analyzing? Really believe that? If he's anything like our mages, I seriously doubt he's standing back and observing how Laura's descendants are doing.
I don't think we'll ever know if or how deeply the elves have meddled in the gene's mutation.
Did you have a hand in what Geralt mentioned? The work of those human mages?
Of course not.
Let's look at his notes.
Gods. He spent over 2 centuries on this. He was the first to study Lara's gene. Volker? Some entries about Ciri, but it's here, later, that things get interesting. He actually tried to cultivate a genetic mix like Ciri's, but one excluding the human line.
Meaning what exactly? That I ought to be looking about for giant jars holding my siblings?
Don't be foolish. Avallac'h never got that far. Apparently all his experiments ended in failure. You are unique.
And that's why we've the Wild Hunt to contend with. Let's ferret on. See if we can't find something even more interesting.
Yeah, I knew this guy was corrupt in some ways. Yeah, nope. Alright, let's keep it rolling. But yeah, I think it's hard because you want to throw your opinions and then you want to throw what's facts. And I've learned, like, you know, for journalists, they shouldn't worry about opinions. Like, you know, you got YouTubers, they review a game, fine, review a game.
You're a standard.
You know, but
Might have expected a hidden portal.
But it's mostly your
I sure
opinions.
know their fragrances.
A real journalist should be able to. We'll go through this door in a minute. Just speak about the facts, right? So if I look at a phone and I'm like, oh, this 16 pixels and you know, it does this, it has this features, this is really good about that, this and that, and just kind of point out everything. The true review. When I start adding, oh, you know, I don't really like the 16 pixels because it makes it look like it's choppy and you should get a, and it's like, you just threw your opinion on top of the facts. It's not the same thing. So it's hard to kind of like filter yourself when you're talking, because then you want to examine your own self, you know? Look at this.
How did you get in here?
We mean you no harm.
I care not at all why you're here. Get out. You. I remember you. From Tir na Liar.
Remarkable. I thought all elves looked alike to those of your race. If it's Avallac'h you seek, he's not here.
I know.
And yet you come here. What for? To spy on him. He tries his damnedest to save you every time you do something stupid. Is that not enough?
What can you possibly know about that?
You'd be surprised. He's told me a great deal about you.
Like what?
He said you shared Lara's features. I don't see whatever it is he sees. It seems a bit like trying to drink water from a mud puddle. But I imagine that belief somehow helps him with his task.
What task?
Do you think he trails you everywhere for pleasure? Even I grow ill at the sight of you.
It's incredible how those like you still believe you're superior to humans, in any way.
She's no human. She's a degenerate half-breed. To have no choice but to use something like that? It's humiliating.
Damn.
Another word, and I'll...
What? You'll change nothing. She must do what she must. Then Avallac'h will finally be free of her.
If he hates me so deeply, why didn't he tell me to my face?
Avallac'h means that much to you.
What's that got to do with anything? If they despise me so, they should leave me be.
Ciri.
What? Do you fear I'll level this place like I did Kaer Morhen? Shame I can't do that at will, because I'd really like to now.
This is gonna be crazy. I'm making her. I'm gonna tempt her. I felt like just building a bigger bond with the kid. So, you know, let her get it off her chest.
There, that's better. Let's get out of here.
Got a little revenge back. Being supportive of her is what I've been doing the whole game, as far as like let her just side. Whatever she's feeling, just go with it. Not force her to do what I say. You know, like a typical parent, we want our kids to do what we say, and we get very strict. I've been very strict, and that's something I learned. I gotta take it easy a little bit. So for this game, since it's a game, I can do that. Let's see how it works out. Might turn into a crazy lady scratching people's cars, but I'll take it. Oh, she's emotional.
Must we return to the boat right away?
Something else you want to see?
Not here. On Hindarsfjall. In Lofoten. I met a young man, Skjal. And I'd like... What is it?
Ciri, Skjal is dead.
The Wild Hunt. Everyone? No one survived?
Skjal died later.
You sure it was him? You'd met him?
I was there. I saw his body.
Will you visit his grave with me? I'd like to say goodbye.
I'll go with you.
Thank you. Could you open a portal to Hindarsfjall?
I can.
Let's do this.
Come back soon, all right?
See you.
Thank God they didn't make me walk 20,000 miles just to go over there.
Let's look around. Should be a relatively fresh grave mound.
Thank you for coming. I detest graveyards, especially wandering them alone.
Let's look around together. Come on.
Lasse, son of Njord. Olaf, son of Over. Inga, daughter of Trotnir. Damn it. He's not here. Skjall has no grave. Geralt, I shan't leave until I bury him. Think, the body. What could have become of it?
They didn't burn it. Save that honor for kings and heroes. Doubt they left him in the garden, too.
Bastards.
What?
Here in the village, there's a pit. They fill it with sheep taken by Blackleg. Crabs pick at their bones at night.
Oh wow. That's the guy we dealt with earlier. Oh hell no. She's gonna find out? He never told her the truth. Why does she like him? Did she had sex with this guy? She was flirting with him earlier. He made it a big deal. She was flirting with him when I was playing as her.
What are you doing? What you should have done long ago. We're burying Skjall.
Burying Craven? You defy the right of the elders. Begone. Leave this place. You defile our laws.
Lower your voice before we need another grave.
How can you defend him?
Craven's place is in the ditch.
Skjall saved your bloody lives. The Wild Hunt was after me. Had Skjall not led me away then, why they would have reduced Lofoten to ash.
What would the spectres be wanting of some lass who...
I am not some lass. And anyone who so much as touches this grave will learn that the hard way.
Aye. None will disturb it. Desecrating graves. Well, it's the only thing elders punish harder than fleeing the battlefield. And what you said. Can't know the truth of it. The gods will judge Skjall now.
We were right to come. I was deeply troubled. You've no idea.
Well, they shouldn't spit on his name anymore.
Let's go.
Did the right thing. I've been supporting all her decisions and stuff. It's been okay. Together.
Back to the boat.
She gonna go talk to her other ex. Girl been sleeping around. You said my mind's in the gutter. Bruh, she over here wanted to meet this dead guy. Then she wanna go and meet this other little elfy ass dude that's always suspect, that I always think he's a bad guy. We kind of figured out he does have some hidden agendas. We're about to get into an argument and a fight with him probably. And
Monster Slayer. My gran told me about you.
you know,
Got a minute?
Of course.
gonna see. We gonna see.
Once you'd left Yen and me on the Isle of Avalon, what happened to you? What did you do?
I traveled. Through time, space, different worlds. I saw houses of glass, ran with unicorns at the world's end. Even lived in an undersea kingdom for a time.
Freedom. Always had a taste for it.
I still do.
So why'd you return?
It was too much.
Yeah, soundtrack's
I
fire.
almost drowned in it.
You talking about the in-game soundtrack?
Traveling between worlds. What's it like?
It's nice.
Difficult?
It was at first, but in time it became automatic, like riding a horse.
Bet a lot of mages would love to learn to do it.
I'm certain they would. But Avallac'h claims they've neither the knowledge nor talent. He spent 4 centuries learning to do it, yet can still only find and pass through pre-existing portals. I go wherever I please, whenever I please.
Not sure if you've heard, but once it's all over, I'm going to Kovir.
With Triss? Interesting part of the world. Perhaps you'll get a contract for some rare snow beast. A Barbagazi, or a Vendigo, or an Amarok.
Or maybe I'll finally hang up my swords.
It's that good with her?
Better.
Yeah, this dude's in love with Trish, bro. What did I do? I messed up. I'm never gonna get Jen ever.
Again. How's that work?
When I pass between worlds, I create a kind of shockwave. Anyone properly trained can sense it. That's how Avalach explains it, at any rate. He can do it too.
So you shouldn't actually ever use your power.
It's not like that. The impulse is stronger the longer my voyage. On short hops, the disturbance is practically imperceptible.
I should go.
All right. We'll talk later.
I don't know, man. Let's go back to the ship, bro. I want to see this argument. She's gonna have a war. We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna be nosy right now. We're gonna be Puerto Rican. Y'all ready? We're gonna go listen to this chick argue with him. Oh no, she's not. Thought she was gonna go over there and talk trash to him.
Got a minute?
Of course.
There's nothing for me to tell her.
All right.
Trish, I want to break up with you because I want to be with Jen.
Yes, Geralt?
Nope, I can't do that either.
So,
this is the guy that we hate.
Yes, Geralt?
Went by your laboratory.
I trust you did not make a mess.
Didn't mention you were the NL Elves' chief source of knowledge about Ciri's abilities.
I didn't mention many things. Fortunately, they're no longer important.
Your experiments with the gene, Elder Blood, that's not important.
I pursued those studies to protect Ciri. To protect Lara Doran's blood, in whomever's veins it courses.
Ran into someone at your lab.
Did you know?
Mm-hmm. A she-elf. Claimed you hate Ciri. So how's that fit you trying to protect her, whatever the cost?
Not at all. You don't really expect me to confess my feelings to you, do you?
Oh, man.
Charming world you and Elle have got. Could easily fall in love with the place. Tell me, how do you do it? Sit around playing flute, painting rutting unicorns in gorgeous landscapes, building ornately sculpted towers? And then you murder us, without batting an eye, without a hint of guilt. How?
Do you humans feel guilt when you murder Enshe elves? Or dwarves? Or dryads?
We are the same. Simply because we both firmly believe others are inferior.
So long.
Geralt?
Thanks, Yen.
Looky, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Alrighty, I'm back. Oh man. So how do I break up with this chick and end up with Jennifer? Somebody spoil it.
Geralt?
Name a mission or something I need to do in the game.
Thanks, Yen.
I'm gonna get Trish killed by accident.
You look familiar.
Nothing.
I ever wallop you?
That's crazy. I feel like Jennifer and Ciri are great daughter and mother material together. They like each other. They're kind of like very thing with each other. And just like the end. I don't know. Actually, wait, before we do that, let's look at some of these side quests. Sometimes I get interested because I forget. Okay, we could probably do this one before we do the one above. See, the way I would change this mechanic, this is so many side missions and main missions, it's too much. If they would make it so that you can go by character, you know, like Yen story or this and that, it's way better. Hey, you going to bed? Thank you for coming, man. I appreciate you hanging out, sharing some knowledge and information and thoughts on this joint. It's fun, man. I play games for that specific reason, to share my time about my experience. So appreciate you, man. Enjoy yourself, man. Take some rest. Oh, wait. We might go and grab this thing. I don't know which one I should do first. This is a tricky thing with this game is, you know. Actually, let's just keep going with this one. We're going to go ahead and meet these guys, everybody. Oh, no, wait. There's no way to get here. Interesting. I do not want to go through all of that. Might actually take a boat, which I rarely do, but at this point might be the smartest way to go. Then I could just be right at the edge. Do it. Let's do it.
You sure fucking showed that icy horse up.
Wait, how do I get to the boat? Not this way.
I've no clue what to give her.
It is this way. There we go.
Best blade's not worth shite if a weak arm's swinging it, eh?
Going the wrong way. Down, way down. Way up.
Foreigner, watch your step.
One down. I'm going down. Look at this whole little thing right here. Really cool. Really cool. Oh, inside. Feel how big this world is. There we go. Alright, so I gotta get this boat and be on my way. I'm gonna try and get over there fast, but who knows how long it'll take. Never really taken these boats out, and as you can see, there was some danger. I was literally getting attacked, almost died. Hopefully this is the right way to go. We're trying to get this stone and escalate this story a little deeper. Simple things. The beauty. These visuals look amazing, right? Look at the sky right now, guys. Crazy. Just take a second and appreciate this. Remember, this is a 2015 game. I want to get those birds out of there, man. Never used the camera, so I don't know what I'm doing here. Not very much. Who cares? Get out of here. Oh shoot! There they go. You little bastards! Get away from me! They're gonna keep chasing me, man. I don't even care about these birds. Go to hell! We out here to complete a mission. Is this the entry point? I think it is. Let's go. Hold on. Isn't that cool? You're looking at the blood on the ship. It's basically realistic. Get off this thing. Cool. Sure, I got a quick little save. I don't know what's in here, so all about taking that time, man.
Just wonderful.
I say, look at this.
Let's go. What now? Gonna grow yourself some new eyes, like Vilgefortz did? I remember the moment I killed him. Cultivation wasn't complete. They hadn't grown in fully yet. Looked disgusting, but...
I take it your mention of that deviant is purely coincidental.
Of course. Also heard of this rich blind dwarf from Macon. Had them put 2 sizable rubies in his eye sockets. Couldn't see a damn thing. But word is, it looked pretty tasteful.
Witcher.
Somebody hit me up on a Discord, said, man, I love hearing your voice. It's soothing. Like, bro, come on, man. Don't be creepy. Even though it's a female, but I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Like, bro, I don't even watch. I just listen. Like, all right. You just said. I appreciate it, though.
Hear that?
Yeah, I try to be relaxed when I'm chilling like this. You know? I'm about to go down. There's gonna be a big fight on here, I think. Feels like it. Let me put on my...
What did she just say?
Still not her time.
Oh. Ow.
Thanks for protecting her. Damn, there's a lot.
I hope you don't hurt me.
Magic.
We came here for a
A place of power.
Looking around and see if I find any like secret tests in the area. Some of these things actually have really good stuff.
So how do we get up
The stairs? I'll fix them right away.
Hold on. All right, here we go. What are we doing, lady? Come on. You can do it.
Ready.
Let's go.
Couldn't help notice the tension between you and Yennefer and Triss. It's very hard on Ciri, I think. There are times I doubt you three realize how it looks. Triss plays the big sister to Ciri, but eagerly awaits a chance to hop in bed with you. You and Yennefer play the parents.
Yeah, so if you're angling to make it a fivesome, there's clearly no room.
Wow, y'all just heard that? That's funny. All right, here we go. My bad. I was in the middle of checking this thing out real quick. Let's go. This girl made a good point, and I think that's probably why I'm not that into Trish. She's amazing. She's perfect. Like, you know, but it's just something about Yennefer in this
Show me what you
situation.
got.
Kicking our butt. These guys don't drop anything. They just stand there. I think they revive. They never drop loot out of all the characters.
Witcher. I see.
What now?
It appears I must do everything for you. See the sentry who seems to be waiting for payment?
I'm fresh out of change.
Ugh, in blood, not coin. The sentry is Fearlan of the Elven legend. You literally read nothing. There you are. Yennefer must have tremendous pull with the Emperor to get him to guarantee the Lodge's safety. What's your take on it?
My take? Obviously a leading question. No. Geralt, I'm tired. Let's sit and chat a bit first.
Is foreplay that important to you?
You ought to talk to Yennefer. Painfully clear there's unfinished business there.
Yennefer's always walked her own path. I'm actually touched she decided to take an interest in the matters of the Lodge this time.
You don't trust her. So once the hunt's defeated, leave. Find asylum elsewhere. I hear Redania's offering.
I'd sooner stick my head in a Zoogl's spiky orifice. Thanks, but I've other plans.
This deal with Emir. It's sorceress business. Pick someone else's brain.
So she's not told you anything? What about personal plans? Has she mentioned anything? A possible advisory position? Beside a young, promising Empress?
Stay away from Ciri.
She's an adult, Geralt. You keep forgetting. She can decide for herself. So, onward. Don't you think it's time you stopped interfering in Ciri's life?
No.
But you do know we're not a pack of wolves you can just drive away from her with your sword.
Sure you are. And yes, I can, if the need arises.
Witcher. Witcher.
Actually, you know what? We're going back, man. I didn't explore this area. Gotta be something, right? Like, this whole place can't just be empty. Damn, look at all this. Oh, that's a chest right there. Look at that. I got lucky. And let's go with this. There's no reason for this stuff. Big fight.
Wait.
Almost guaranteed.
There's something here. Feel it?
No, my medallion.
A ridiculous bauble. Don't make me laugh. Tuning into elven magic is just slightly more difficult than sniffing out a malodorous fiend. Watch this. Arahan Luma! That means the Sunstone is here. Don't stand there looking stupid. Try to shift the mirrors.
Little puzzle. Have to figure it out. Go this way. All right, so we have what? 3 mirrors, and I don't know how to manipulate them yet. We'll get up there, and it looks like they're working. Not working, but doesn't look like it's wrong, but let's figure it out right now. All right, so I gotta move these. Okay, so that takes that off. Why would I want that to happen? Try something over here. Okay. Made it pretty high up there. Ready, go. I don't know what I'm supposed to do up here. Oh. Hey, buddy. Oh, it's a guy. Hey, bro. I was gonna talk with you, bro, but you wanna fight. He's gonna come back. Okay, so this goes that way. Might have the whole thing up. Good. Oh, he's back. There you go, sir. So if this goes the opposite way, if I hit this button right now, I'm gonna switch over to the right to be able to pull the light. There it is. Go to. It's right. Figured.
last.
Hand it over and let's get out of here.
Not so fast. We've a matter to discuss.
Let me guess. You gotta fly. You're about to tell me why you need the Sunstone so much more than we do. Then you'll change into an owl and whoosh.
No idea where you got such a ridiculous notion. Ciri's safety is most important to me now. But I wish to talk to you about the future. My future.
You'll like Nilfgaard, no two ways about it. I recommend the fresh alpine air of Nazaire.
And Yennefer claims you have no sense of humor. Now listen carefully. Once we've defeated the Hunt and Ciri is safe, Yennefer's meteoric rise at the Imperial Court will come to an abrupt end. Which is wonderful from my perspective. I'm not interested in reviving the Lodge if I'm not to have the deciding vote.
You're telling me this because...
If I know even one bit, I expect that once we've defeated the Wild Hunt, you aim to slip out the back door with Ciri. To disappear into the wilds, correct? All very romantic. But perhaps instead of destroying the girl's life, you could take Yennefer with you and go.
Triss might object.
Ah, yes. So give Yennefer some friendly advice, would you? She'll listen to you.
You want to take Yen's place at Amir's side.
And at Ciri's. I think you understand it's inevitable. And I would truly prefer Yennefer to be far away when it happens. Holding her in the Imperial dungeon would be costly. And it would give the wrong impression.
Any other words of wisdom, or can we go?
You may go. I know you've things to do. I can find my own way back.
Oh, hell no, she left me flat. I definitely don't like this chick. I don't like portals anyways, like he says, but nah, bro. Alright, we getting up out of here, guys. Let's go. Ooh, y'all about to get one. Each other gone. Looking good. Where am I going? I think I'm going the wrong way. I don't know. Maybe not. See some enemy, you know you're doing the right thing. Come on, my boys.
Not good.
Please, I'm not going the right way, man. I don't even know where I'm doing.
Holy bastard.
Sorry, buddy. I gotta get some help. I'm gonna fight a boss soon. Got a feeling about that. Look at all these goodies, though. Worth it. Worth it. I got lost in the sauce. A lot of better potions I can make now. Is a good thing. We made it. I thought I was lost, man, that whole time, bro. Sheesh. Sheesh. Alright, so the best way to go, there's probably something in here for me to fast travel, so go straight down there. Funny enough, the horse is so bad that I don't even use it. Good when you're on it, but to call it takes forever. Look, I already got here and it still hasn't came to me. Like, you're taking more time. Than anything.
Dog weather.
See, look. On my way out of here. And that, my friends, is how we do it. I think we're gonna end it right here. I'll be back tomorrow. But wait a minute. Tomorrow I'm streaming Apex. It's gonna be a casual stream, just hanging out. Not a hardcore thing. But yeah, it should be fun. Hope y'all enjoy. Catch up real soon. Have a good night. I'm gonna jump off this a little early, but 12 o'clock. I got some plans in the morning. Just wanna relax for the night. Call it a day. Try to sleep a little bit early. Rare for me lately, but we'll work it out. Yo, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Y'all stay safe out there. Enjoy your day, your life, your time, your freedom. We'll see each other tomorrow, so stick around. Peace out.